Hey everyone, it's IG Gary V doing a Cup of Joe, and today we're going to look at Conquest of Cobra Mountain playset, released during the G.I. Joe Spy Troops line. Steven Jubber of G.I. Joeberg said he wanted to be convinced that this was better than a couch cushion on his parents' sofa. Let's see if I can do that. All right, start with the box, open it up, hot takes, and see how far I get on this before I have to call it quits for the night. So it's already been opened. I bought it, got a good deal on it. So expect anywhere from I would say 75 to 150 bucks online. Obviously, if it's opened, you'll probably be on the cheaper end of that spectrum. This one has been previously opened. I think I paid around 85 bucks for it plus shipping. Give you an idea of what these things are going for. And like I said, somebody got this just for the shipwreck action figure, so I'm not sure if the shipwreck is particularly desirable. It is a new sculpt, big shoulders guy. And oh, there we go, it's open. You're seeing something that I'm not. And oh look, it's more cardboard and more stuff in here. Said, got a lot of pieces here, a lot of tape. Like I said, I like getting the new sculpt stuff because the new sculpt is more faithful to the O-ring era, and I think, if that's even in view, this might be a good addition to a Terradrome. I have a few Terradromes, and eventually one day I will get around to restoring one or two or all of them. Instructions, woo! Nothing like ruining the value of sealed G.I. Joes. But it wasn't really sealed, so who cares anyway? And it's new sculpt. So far, overall, ooh, look, it's G.I. Joe. Yeah, that's the gimmick with this. You're supposed to be able to switch it out from G.I. Joe, controlled base, to Cobra base. Oh, there we go. G.I. Joe in. Boop. So let's get a better view of this. I mean, that's pretty cool. So, all right. So this would be good for your capture the flag. Look at all this barbed wire fencing, commonly broken and missing when you buy if you try to buy this set loose. I found I've had this about a year, and I've been looking for an excuse to set it up, and there's no excuse like getting challenged excuse. This will be fun. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build it here on my channel, where I'm going to try to do like builds and stuff, just so I can film this and enjoy it in opening. And then if I want to do a proper review, I'll bring it over to my friends' web channel, Pina Comics. Those guys, awesome podcast. I'm proud to be part of, but I'll try not to dominate them with G.I. Joe stuff. And again, oh, look at this. Oh, that's neat. Neat gimmick. Neat gimmick. Gimmicks. Action features. Oh, wow. All right. Stickers. Not a lot of stickers. That's fine. That means I could probably do this in under an hour. I will edit to speed things up. So, 18 steps, simpler than transforming a modern Transformer. Step 1. Step 2. All right, cool. All right, I'm done. Step 3. Insert large doorpost into hole in upper doorway. What is the large door look like? Notice how I'm peeling all the tape. That is because I forgot my knife. It might be as simple as just behind me, but who wants to do that? There we go. There we go. All right. Whoa, look at all this stuff. Man. Oh, look at that. Gun rack. But the guns don't come out, so it's kind of a cheat. Man, this thing has features all over the place. Oh, man. All right. Stop playing with your toys. They're toys. They're not collectibles. Yeah. All right. So, insert large door post into door. So it looks like I got 2 doors. All right. So large door with a hole in upper doorway. So wouldn't this have been easier to do this the other way? Just so you know, this didn't snap in very dramatically, in case you're wondering. Very easy. See, it's very loose. So it's almost like you push it up, it comes out. Yeah, see, nice and easy, super easy. So I can see with heavy play, these things not staying on. All right, so just there we go. And I can also see that the doors are not going to stay closed. But hey, cool. At least a ferret can blast out. The cool thing is, all right, attach one side wall. Now this is neat. We got a little parapet to shoot. Parapet. Boop-a-doop. And look at this. They even got like little shells molded in here, and you got more M16s that you can't pull off the wall. No, transportable tactical battle platform did not have that issue. Oh no. No, 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 no. All right, this is going in a lot more solidly. I will say that was much more solid. I'm not sure. I guess this just rests on top. We will see. All right, attach throne to the top of the door frame. So that's going to snap in place. The snaps are really round and they're really round and they look beefy. Like this is designed to also come apart. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so now we got the throne. Yojoe. Cobra, what does it say? Yeah. Boop. Cobra. Yojoe. Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm still making sure it works. You know, I don't want it to break in the middle of assembling. All right, do other door. It's really, yeah, so there's only 2 snaps here on the bottom. So there's only 2 snaps. And it's nice. It's about, I don't know, 18 inches, 20 inches wide. Considerably smaller than the Terradrome. And attach radar. All right, so here's where I'm going to say this looks significantly different than what's shown on the blueprint. So it looks like I need to find that piece. Or that piece needs to find me. Oh, here it is. So what they're showing me here is that these pieces are supposed to be already connected in the ye old yeah. Oh, see, flips down, flips down, flips down. Oh, and look, okay, you got a target. Boop. All right, so this is, that's cool. At least it blows apart. So like I said, this is, boop. I know. Let's see. Snap Gatling gun support onto tower. All right, where's the Gatling gun support? Still got a bag left to open. Oh, all right. This it. Ah, there we go. So, a lot of action features. Well, into tower. All right, so this goes into the tower. Yeah, and all the snaps are nice. It's nice, that nice gummy plastic. Oh, look at this. You got a nice ladder to climb up. Ladders. Where does this go? Oh, flip the page. Attach tower to wall peak. Lifting up circular section. All right, so I'm gonna go, all right, here's another thing. I don't like, so we got this. I don't like how the ladder, it's not as defined for, like, you can't just like perch a character up there and they'll hang out. No, so this is gonna be like a little climbing thing. And the cool thing is I have Cobra guys up above me. It's gonna come in handy as I try not to. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So I'm gonna use this, my pretty an 86 Viper here. So what I mean is, all right, take this rifle out. So it's really cool doing a Cobra vehicle because I got my Cobra figures right above my head. But you can't see because they were in the opening shot. But yeah, so it's like you can't, you know, it's like you got to hold on to him or else he's just going to go fall off. So, also of note, paint is good on my Viper, but the left arm swivel is not. So he'll just hang out here. I'll build you your base, little buddy. Okay. Attach walls 1, 2, and 3 with engraved V pointing down. So we got to look. Oh, there's the V. Here's the V. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, this is making a little jail cell. So this is really, actually, so far I'm not going to say this is like the, you know, the world beater, but so far I'm having fun. And all right, so these are also numbered. 1, 2, 3, and I'm sure this one's going to be 4. Yep. Pretty simple. Just make sure the V, there's a little V on here. There's a little V over here on the tab here, and then there's a number over here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, and then attach roof and floor. So which one is the roof? Which one is the floor? So okay. Picker of Nits. They are not always the same. And like, so that's going to snap in. So this is the bottom here. This is the bottom right here. This doesn't look, one of the problems, oh, look, oh, look at that trap door. So you can put it in, so if you have Neil's version 2, what I'm thinking is you can put this over a pit and slide it out. And then, you know, the sharks with the missiles coming out of their mouth can get at them. All right, so let's see. This is going to snap. Like I said, one thing is snap together construction, you know, like traditional G.I. Joe vehicles of the 80s and early 90s. The snaps are nice and beefy. So like I said, I still think this was designed with taking apart in, oh, this has one way to go. There is a direction on this. So another thing they don't show you in the instructions, you got these little U tabs right here, these little U's, and they go into these little cutouts on the roof. Press it in, look at that, it's pressed in. Now one thing is, do you really want to have your prisoners so close to the ladder? I don't know, just me. All right, so that. So that is in there. Snap landing pad onto top of wall. Okay. Now this is cool. Just this alone, because Cobra never got this, is helicopter landing pad. They don't really tell me, like I said, some the instructions are, let's put it this way, vague at best. And they say to snap this on, but this also, like I said, it's got some sliding capability. And you know what that means. What helicopter? What helicopter? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to go up. Oh. It's really cool. Glad I kept my setup. Yes, there's only one. Yeah, so you got a little problem there with your helicopter landing pad when the blades slice the roof off your base. That's cool. Do I have a trouble bubble though? I do have a trouble bubble. Yeah, there you go. So maybe it shouldn't be for a helicopter, maybe it should be for a trouble bubble. I don't know. Low showing limitations. Hot takes. All right. Let's see, what do we got here? Ooh. Snap turret launcher onto top of throne. All right. Well, the cool thing is, spring-fired missiles. Much like the... All right, so let's see. Because we love our missiles here. They're spring-fired. All right, so let's see, cool. All right, so that's your missile thing. All right, let's just see something. All right, so this is, I don't know, you getting, let's see. Yep, all right, so you can see that. See that. Oh, hold on. So let's, oh yeah, see, it makes sense when you put the right missiles. All right, let's see, do they all fire at once? Okay, that's cool. One button fires each one of these things individually. That's cool. All right, so that's cool. All right, so now I know. That's a cool feature. That is cool. Well, you know that means when we got the Gatling gun here, you guys getting a view of the Gatling gun? All right, and you got the 4 missiles, spring fired. Now, just so you know, these 4 will fit into that one, as you saw me make the mistake earlier. Yeah, it's a little. All right, so that's all in. Oh, and this has a little turn knob over here. Turn knob. Boop, boop. Oh, and oh, here's the other thing, guys. Oh, see, this rotates, and then it gets to the point, and they're all off the table, so I'm gonna have to get them. And so that's why there's editing. Editing. Okay, so that's cool. All right. So the cool thing about this is, if you just watched, it launches when the barrel gets to the top of the Gatling. So it activates like a true Gatling cannon, where this rotates and then fires. So that's cool. That's true Gatling action. Most people forget about that. And then we got the last thing over here. Yeah, so see that? You guys got a view of that. And this has a pull button right over here. I'm trying to see it. Yep. And so cool. So overall, we got 9 missiles to launch. And that's cool. All right. So, wow, this thing's already almost built. Insert flagpole into hole in walls. And that's where this guy goes, right here. And then step 18 is all the decals. Apply labels as shown. Wow, this thing, so it goes together really quick, actually, overall. And that's good. And these flags come easily off. So these flags here, easy on, easy off. So what that's supposed to be for is to change it from the Cobra flag to the G.I. Joe flag. So when you conquest it, when you do your capture the flag moment, like totally capture the flag toy, that's what somebody was jonesing for. So, like I said, got 23 decals. Now I got to find each one, where they go, and where to do. So, one thing I've always loved about this is now you got to find everything. Now, remember what I said about... Oh. Like I said, action features up the wazoo. You got to do... So this is cool, little terminal. So it's kind of like the Cobra surveillance port up top here. And that's cool. So let's see how they do. 1. All right, 2 and 3. Where are 2 and 3? 2 and 3. Oh. Oh, that's kind of weird. So one of my pet peeves is when they have decals that go over bumps. That's always been a pet peeve of mine in any normal circumstance. So right behind here, there's this little doorway. It looks like this, but if I do the right, it's just going to look like poo. But they want it on here. No. So stickers 2 and 3 I'm not going to put on. These little grate things. So these little grate things go right behind here, but they don't really fit. And that's always a pet peeve of mine. So if they don't really fit, then you must not use it. So 4. 4 is cut like a shape. Oh, wow, that's actually harder to see. And I'm going to try taking this off. So, oh, man. Can I take this off? One thing I try to do when I do my vintage builds is I try to put the stickers on first, but because I plan things out in advance, you know, oh, and this, that's supposed to be up, at least it looks like it, you know, this, so here's another one where it's like, what were they thinking? So you got a little valve here with a chain. So if you're familiar with fire sprinkler systems, so right over here. So if you're familiar with fire and sprinkler systems, you're going to know, you know they lock the wheel, so you can't unscrew the valve. And you know, while it's cool, they want it right like in the throne. So there's a throne here where your Cobra guy sits, you know, Cobra Commander, obviously, or Serpentor. But, like, the guy sits there, and I'm just going to check, see where you're at, and if you could see him. And of course not. So I'll just take this off. This comes off. So you got your Cobra guy that sits right there. And, but now you're going to put your main water main valve right by your throne. You know. Why would you put a recreation area near a sewer line? Don't know. So anyway. Alright, so let's see. Let's go back to what I'm doing. Alright. So, alright. So that's another sticker I don't like. Let's see. Let's 4. Where does sticker 5 go? 5 goes on top of the missile rack. Now, the good thing here is the missile rack has a scuff from being in a box forever. And let's see, well, you know, it doesn't really tell you where the stickers really go. It just points to an arrow, like, yeah, sticker go here. And it wants it on this side. So what would you do? You know, would you put the targeting computer? I don't know. I guess. It's kind of a weird placement for a sticker, because it's not really like the panel, but, you know, there's the sticker according to the blueprint. All right, and then where are we going? 5. Okay, now we're looking for 6. Sticker 6, sticker 6. All right, so sticker 6 goes on the door. So, like the doors, I know come off easily, so just take those doors off. All right. Sticker 6, sticker 6. So once these little caution markers on the back side. So let's see. Here we go. 6 and 7. Yeah, the last time I did decals, I built the 50th anniversary Striker with the last version of Chuckles, and it is pretty cool. But there's these stickers that have always been on the Striker that go on the roll bars. You know, watch your head. And because you got to wrap them around such a tight roll bar, that one's a little crooked. Oh well, that's character building. You know, I don't put every sticker on. You know, and sometimes I'll put stickers in a different place. You know, just because it'll fit. But I try to adhere to the blueprints, because I'm a rule follower. And there we go, last one. Going smoothly. And this is more exciting than Hasbro's reveals for the classified line earlier today. Let's see, 10, 11, and 12. 10, 11, and 12 are going to go on the front of this thing. Oh boy. Working in the shadows. So 10. Now, I'm not saying that maybe you should put the stickers on before you assemble this, but if you're definitely in a better lighting situation, you should put the stickers on before you do any of this. So this is going to have a little bit of the 6-year-old in me going on, and I want to finish this up in one shot today before my son gets home. He wants to play bicycle and cars. So 12, 13, 14. So now the one thing is, I like the muted colors. So far I'm liking the muted colors. Looks organic to the setup. And sometimes these stickers are breaking the vibe. And let's see, 14. Well, here's another where the 11, 12. Either I just put the stickers in the wrong spot, or I put the stickers in the wrong spot. But I was... Woohoo! So... Yeah, the first sticker went on so easy. I got too excited. I'm just going to do this because... Ah! Alright, well... So it looks awkward because it is. Because I shouldn't be doing that this way, but I am. Oh no, that's crooked as a politician. Alright, so there you go. You got those. So your lights are on the bottom, your floodlights. 10, 11. So there we go. So overall, you know, getting the stickers on. Now, you gotta have some vents. See, what the vents are good for is you can pump dry ice and create a cloud. And then you can have a cloud in front of here, and people would go nuts. But that's if there were real vents. But, you know, you can still do it with fake vents, too. All right, 16 and 17. 16 goes here, 17 goes there. So 16, 17. So it's night 2 of me assembling this. Last night, battery died on the camera, and I finished putting on the decals, but I didn't finish doing the barbed wire, and I'm just going to finish it up and do a quick little overview and get some hot takes on this playset and move forward. So all the decals are on, and some of them are in good spots, but now I got the barbed wire fencing to put on. So it's wrapped tightly around this cardboard, and see how we can do it. All right, so just undo one tab and then just carefully unwind. Now this is so tight. How tight is it? It's so tight. It is so tight. Oh. And on top of it, it's even in a knot, so more happy fun time. And there we go. All right. So that is round 1 and round 2. Overall, this is definitely a different playset than the Terradrome. And you're definitely getting more of traditional, or I guess a more contemporary vibe with terrorists and terrorist organizations in the world of 2020. Because, yeah, and this is 2000, early 2000s, so, I mean, we're not too far from 9/11. So, let's see. So, over here, I got a little plug there, and let's just stretch it out. So, it's going there now, and there's another one over there. So, just going to unwind it a little bit. So that goes there, and let's see how it goes in. Oh. So maybe what they did was, is it one plug one way? Not really. But then the last one goes around here. So that's cool. I mean, you got this nice little barbed wire fence. I'll slow the joes down. Very tight fitting. It's a friction fit, no tabs. But there you go. That's the first one, and now the second one. So, just unrolls. It does a nice job unrolling. Once you get it off that cardboard, it's very tight. But now it is, and no, I don't think that one goes there. I'm gonna do it this way. Now that's the thing, you got this barbed wire, and I'm just gonna flip it around. You guys won't be able to see what I'm doing, but yeah, that way. Oh, that works better, more gooder. And like I said, it's a little tight. So there you go. I got. So all right, now it's all assembled and decaled. So yeah, that's going to be a problem with this falling off. But anyway, so it goes in one way. So overall, now you got the barbed wire. It'll keep invaders at bay. So what you got here is a little button right here. You hit that. So let's say you have a missile launched G.I. Joe like the Brawler, and you hit the button and it drops it down. So there you go, double spring-loaded action. One thing I figured from yesterday was, okay, so that's G.I. Joe. All right, so you got Cobra right here. Now you can slide this a little farther out. Let the Cobra flag fly. So when the Fang lands, you can land it right here, and it's just barely touching the missile. Still not ideal, but you can still land it on there. There is a Cobra chopper right here that they suggest for it. Maybe it's a little taller. I don't have it, so I'm only going to use what I have to evaluate. And also I got it because I wanted to play with my Fang in my Trouble Bubble with this. Although I'm not a huge Trouble Bubble fan, I'm more of a Fang fan. But so little parapets that launch. So you got it. It definitely presents well. It presents well. You got the Gatling gun. You can station. There's a lot of foot pegs on the bottom, and I'll flip around real quick to show you. But my Cobra Viper up here, he needs the stand, and I need a steady hand. So, but I mean, that's pretty cool. And then on top of that, like you have the button over here, you hit this, and you can lose everything out there. So this can collapse and fall too in a battle. So that is pretty nifty. And then, so I'll swing it around. So you have this that goes down, indicate G.I. Joe has now control of the base. You can let the G.I. Joe flag fly. So take them off because I'm losing things now. But, you drag it around back, so you got a whole bunch of foot pegs, that fit vintage figures. So, I mean, you can put a vintage figure on that, and you have these couple things right here. You slide this around, it launches them backwards. So, I mean, not as thrilled with that as I am other features of this. That's probably the least favorite, much like turning this around. I mean, my God. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Goes right in on this one. when I go to show you that one, but these seem to be a little larger, and I'm not in the mood of breaking a heel today. So there's another feature that I'm not sold on, but it's here, and you got these nice doors. And one thing I did want to check is how big a Cobra vehicle can you fit that through that. So my Viper is going to get up off of things. So he's pretty good. So flip them around. Oh, and then I forgot this. So this Viper's getting a lot of use today. And so yeah, you do have this. You can put your guys in the jail cell. Oh, and then you pull this out. You pull the floor out from underneath him. And he drops. So, I mean, pretty cool. You got a nice one-way jail cell. So, finally, I'm going to flip it around. You got the Cobra over here. And things, you know, this is reminiscent of the Terrordrome with that. So the final thing is, so you have the doors over there in the front, and the only vehicle pretty much that you're just going to go fit through is this. Booyah! So you get that. So you can launch and ferret out of there and some other small Cobra craft. So I have everything out here to give you a little bit better idea of the size and display potentially of the Conquest of Cobra Mountain playset. And overall, I think this is awesome. For me, especially when I was 11 to 12, 13, and 14, this thing would have been perfect in my basement on my little 4x8 sheet of plywood where I was waging capture the flag style battles. And it would have been awesome. Now, today, you know, 25 years later, you know, this thing is going to look great in my collection. I'm not going to put it with my Terrordrome. I think the Terrordrome is a kind of a different Cobra base than this one. You know, Terrordrome is more 1986. This is more 2001. However, they both have a place in my collection. And I think this is worth every penny I paid for this. Even better because I didn't have to get a new sculpt shipwreck because I'm not a huge fan of the big shoulders, even though they are great toys. However, with a traditional O-ring collection, they kind of clash. But this thing will get used. I will display this. Don't know how yet, but you know, you're getting an idea. You know, with a, you know, you got your hiss, you got your stinger, your ferret, trouble bubble, snake. You know, you got a bat, televiper, and you can load this up with army builders and just really be cool. And I don't know how much I'm going to play with the action features, but the action features are cool. And as a kid, I would have absolutely loved that because action features were so 90s. And I did come of age in the 90s. Well, how does that compete against somebody else who might have gotten a lot of use, you know, with their friends in their living room? You know, hey, you know, more power to you, you know, but I'm not going to say that if I didn't have this, I would definitely have chosen this over the couch cushions, you know, especially because I play with G.I. Joe longer than almost every single one of my friends. And this thing's cool. I like it. I'll do a formal review coming up on Pina Comics. So if you like me building Cobra vehicles or bases or G.I. Joe vehicles or opening them up, you know, getting that fresh play with, assemble, feel, you know, subscribe for more videos like that. I'm going to be continually doing that as I have bought a lot of damaged boxed goods to assemble and just to have fun with these toys, because to me, they are toys first and foremost. They make me feel like a kid again. They bring me back to a younger age, which is why I collect, you know, and I don't feel guilty. You know, I'm not a true min on card collector. I like damaged card. I like damaged boxes. So please subscribe if you want to see me build more and get some more hot takes on things like this. And hit that bell icon so you can get notified when I am going to do, or when I release another video, when I'm going to do another one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making it to the end. And until then, yojoe.